Expedition Africa. So today I've got a very special guest, a dear friend for many, many years, somebody very close to my heart. Her name is Kirsten Oliver. Hi Kirsten, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. And you? Lovely to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you. I haven't seen you for a very long time now. Rodriguez?
Yeah, far too long.
Was it Rodriguez?
Yeah, it was Rodriguez.
Wow. So guys, all of you that know and follow our Facebook page, you will know that recently I've been posting magnificent photos of Kirsten. She's a photographer, but maybe before we go on to her beautiful photos, I think, Kirsten, let's introduce you to our friends and tell them what you're actually doing. What is your real job?
Okay, so my real job, so I live in the Midlands in KwaZulu-Natal, and I work for an organization. It's an NGO, non-government organization that does wildlife conservation, and it's called Wildlands Conservation Trust. And we do just straight conservation and also sustainability, so working with communities in conservation. And yeah, I manage a whole bunch of projects in the organization, and it's a very rewarding job. We get to travel a lot around South Africa and see new game reserves, and then also working with communities that rely on natural resources for their livelihoods. So yeah, it's a very rewarding job. I really enjoy it. That's my real job, the one that pays the bills.
The one that pays the bills. But that sounds awesome. That's like you said, quite a rewarding job, like real. And the thing, I think most of our international teams, if you think of South Africa, you think of wildlife.
Yeah.
So that is a lot of outdoors. So it fits hand in hand with your photography.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Kirsten, we've been several years involved with Expedition Africa. I think the first time we've met was in Swaziland.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about Expedition Africa, what is close to your heart? What is your closest memories that you can remember of all these years?
So yeah, Expedition Africa, I think my first memory was I got to come and join you in Swaziland. I was just basically following a team. A very good friend of mine, Hilary Bruss, who was one of the top teams at the time. She was racing with cyanosis, and she asked me to join the team and just take photographs. And unfortunately, they had to withdraw from the race quite early on. And by the time they pulled out, I had already kind of got my feet in the water, and I was starting to really thoroughly enjoy it. And I just said to her, look, do you mind if I stick around and carry on photographing the rest of the event? And I think by the end of that event, I was 100% hooked. I absolutely love the events. I love the way that they're put together, and the fact that it's like-minded people. So the people in the events are all very close to my heart. They're very much my friends, almost my family. And the going into beautiful places, we get to see some of the most incredible places. But at the same time, it's about the people that are interacting with those places, where they're going, the journeys that they are going on, both outside and inside. So in their heads, what emotional journeys are they going through? What team journeys are they going through? And for me, that's what I really love about adventure racing, is to be part of that whole world.
Yeah. Especially this special. I've had many moments with you in Expedition Africa, India, where there were lots of tears and emotions together when you capture the teams coming in. And I know what I love the most of you is it's not only me standing at the finishing line and tears are rolling down my face, and when I look at you, I'm like, you're taking the photos, but the tears are coming down your face. And
hiding behind my camera.
Hiding behind your camera. So many times we had those connection and special moments together. And it's special to me because it just shows to me that your heart is at the right place. You capture people, but you see deeper into their souls, and you try to capture those moments, and it's touching your heart as well. So thank you for doing that for Expedition Africa, and being part of our family. And yes, I mean, the next thing together for us is most probably Lesotho, and I'm sure you are very excited about Lesotho for next year. You've told me you've obviously been there several times. So what would you say is the thing you're looking forward to for Lesotho next year?
For Lesotho for me, so as everyone knows, it's known as the Mountain Kingdom. First of all, it's a kingdom, but also it's just such up at the top of the Drakensberg. It's a whole nother landscape. It's a whole nother world up there. I think living in South Africa, people who haven't been to Lesotho think that it's kind of the top of the Drakensberg. It's just sort of flat, and it's not flat at all. It's just incredible mountains, and you can see from Heidi's face, it's just phenomenal views. And for me, from a photography point of view, it'll be absolutely exceptional. I think the opportunities for photography, for adventure racing photography up there are just going to be mind-blowing. The incredible scenery, the incredible landscapes, and also the people. There's a very raw element to Lesotho that I'm really looking forward to. The last time that I was up there a few years back on the same side that we're going to be on this time, entering from the Clarence side, and driving through those community areas where it's sort of sad because it's very, very poor. There's a lot of very poor communities, but at the same time it has an absolutely raw beauty about it. A lot of cultivation, a lot of people working the land, trying to make a living off the land, or just trying to live off the land. But at the same time, there's just this absolute beautiful landscape that they live in. And for a lot of those people there, I don't think they realize quite how lucky they are in the beauty that they live. And I think that it'll be a little bit like Expedition India, the event in India that I went to, where top of the mountains, just incredible landscapes, and people living in that really raw conditions. I think it'll be very similar to that.
It will be, and I think they don't know, like, their life outside lockdown and inside lockdown kind of thing is the same life. I don't think there's any difference in their lives. I don't think they know the difference, and it will be very special for our teams and all the media and all the people who's involved. Like you said, we'll be touching hearts, definitely touching hearts. But let's close off. I say thank you for chatting to me. Be safe, look after yourself, and all my love. And when I see you in Lesotho, big hug. And
thank you, Heidi.
See you soon.
Yeah, lots of love.
Love.
Bye.
Bye.